Happy weekend, everyone. So, something I want to talk about, there's a lot of different views on this. Um, Mental health is here, it's everywhere, it's not going anywhere. How you perceive that to your children, um, if you are living in a home where there is children and you suffer with depression, they might catch you crying. They will notice a difference in your mood. They will just notice things. So I decided to be open, to be honest, and for my kids to grow up in a world where they can be open and honest. It is nothing to be ashamed of at all. So I've an 8 and an 18-year-old here, so there's a massive difference in age. So obviously the way I talk to my 8-year-old would be slightly different to the way I talk to my 18-year-old, but it is on the same level. We do not live in a fairy tale. We just don't. If you want to rear your kids in a world and not speak about things, and then all of a sudden they're adults and boom, something happens, or they're grown up and they're afraid to talk to their parents because they're feeling a bit off, a bit different from the other children. There is kids out there going through anxiety and depression as well, and you might not know. This world isn't perfect. None of us are. I've decided I want my kids to understand me, to understand life. I don't like secrets. Obviously, there's ways about it. Obviously, it's just there's things you don't talk about with your children. But for the most part here in our home, we talk, and we talk a lot. And it has helped so much. Especially I see it in my 18-year-old. We're just open, and any problem is talked about. It can be fixed. It can be fixed together as a unit. We're a team here, and that's what I really want. So if some of you think me putting that out there is affecting my children, it is. But in a massive way, it's showing them that their down days are there, and they're going to be there, and they're going to come and go, and that is okay. If you have a little cry, give them a cuddle. Be open. It is the way forward, and it's the way I choose, or the way we choose, to rear our two girls. So this was the best thing I ever done, was start talking about my mental health, because it has helped me so much, and I've got so much advice. And for me as a parent, this is what I wanted to do. I didn't just do this on a whim out of the blue. I done this and really, really thought about it. And it was one thing that pushed me to do this, and it was my teeth situation. But my channel is mainly about mental health and how I can help others. Be ashamed of stuff that's going on in your brain that you can't control. It is not shameful. I used to think it was. I was so ashamed. I would never admit. I was always the loudest, the boldest, the wildest. That, like, a lot of that is a cover up. But I've learned now that going forward, I want to be open, and I want to help, and my kids will be reared in that way. It's a different generation to what it was before. Some people don't get it, and that's fine. A lot of my family wouldn't get it, and that's totally fine. But I am me, and my kids love me, and my kids are loved unconditionally. We have a very happy home. A very, very happy home here. Anyone that knows me knows. I've got it pretty good. My kids are amazing. And now that my daughter's 18, she can tell me how she feels, and she can tell me how she feels about what I'm doing. And to know that she is proud of me for talking and being open, it's made her be more open with me. We done counselling together, and it was the best thing we ever done a few years ago. And I learnt how to speak to my children in a different way and how to be open. This is the new way of life, and it's what I'm going to do. Don't have your little ones ever sitting in a room, afraid to talk, having their little silent tears by themselves. Let them come to you. Be open. Don't be mad. If they're sad, pick them up. Cheer them on. If they want to do something crazy, we all did. But you've got to keep going. And having a mental illness or an anxiety disorder like I do is hard. Like, they have seen me at my lowest, but they've also seen me at my best. And I want them to know there's 2 days. So if you're good, you have your bad. And they will always be around, fighting against each other. But it's what you take away from them bad days, bad months. It's what you take away at the end. What you went through is what makes you. So in my view, be open with your children. Don't be scared of your children. Your children will love you no matter what. They really will. And I am more than pleased that I have opened up. And yes, I am doing better. Am I going to do better forever? No, certainly not. There's no magic pill for this. I've tried them all. But yeah, be a parent who is not a friend, but someone they can look up to and someone they can feel so comfortable with. And I don't mean being big and scary and going into depth. I mean, just let them have a bad day. It's okay. Don't let them brush things under the carpet. Let them deal with them head on. It's done. Bye. Be real. Make them happier than they've ever been before it's too late. And before they close up so much that it becomes too much inside them, till they get grown up and they just don't know what to do. And then things get scary. And I don't want that for my 2 girls. None of us do. And that's a fact. We really need to look into mental illnesses more. We need to treat ourselves better. We need to be so much kinder. Social media is a big factor. My kids are on social media, but I've taught them the ins and outs. They know what is right, they know what is wrong. But my kids know that they can come and sit with me for hours on end and talk about anything. And I mean anything they need to talk about or get off their chest. And that's why me opening up is going to help my kids and hopefully help you or other kids or anyone in our future, because it's a different generation and things are changing, and it's time to wake up, people. It really is. Any of us who are parents can treat how we want to parent. I'm not telling you what to do. But from a kid growing up, now realising that I've had depression for many years, I didn't know how to deal with things. I was very angry. Very angry. Probably my poor mother would have got the blunt of that. And maybe this is why. So I want my kids to be relaxed, to be mentally stable, And if they can't handle things, let them come into the bed beside you. Have a chat. We'll sort it out. The four of us who are a unit here together will be unbreakable. And I am so thankful to have my little family.
I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around, and he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't beat that man I adore. You don't seem to know, don't seem to care what your heart is for. But I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where we used to lie. The conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see my perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. So I guess the fortune teller's right. I should have seen just what was there and not some holy light. But you crawled beneath my veins and now I don't care, I have no luck. I don't miss it all that much. There's just so many things. Nothing's white undone. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I am ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see my perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. Torn. There's nothing where he used to lie. My inspiration has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I am ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see my perfect sky is torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am ashamed, bound and broken on the floor. You're a little late, I'm already torn. Torn. I'm torn. I'm torn.